Hello guys and welcome back to another Learn SolidWorks series for beginners. This is the second video of the series. In this video I'll be talking about how to create sketches in SolidWorks. The process of creating sketches and then converting them into 3D parts follow relatively the exact same steps regardless of the figure's complexity. So if it's either a simple cube or a complex Formula 1 car, these four vital steps that I'll be sharing with you will remain exactly the same, which will eventually make you prominent in using SolidWorks more professionally. If you haven't seen my previous video about SolidWorks interface, I recommend you watch this video before proceeding just to get familiar with some of SolidWorks' famous terminology. There you have it. Stick around for more coming up. Okay guys, welcome back. So let's start. First of all, basically, what is a sketch? The sketch is the basis for most 3D models. So if you want to create a model, it usually begins with a sketch. From the sketch, you can introduce features, you can combine one or more features to make a part, then you can combine and make the appropriate parts to create an assembly. From the parts or assemblies, you can then create drawings, which is a very helpful tool to elaborate your design further. So in this plane, you can start by sketching either 2D or 3D sketches using these planar faces, or simply called planes. From the feature tree manager. So there are three plane options. There's the front plane, top plane, and right plane. You can right click on any of them and choose the eye or show command, which will show this plane. As you can see, it has been highlighted, so this plane has been shown. So all sketches produced on SolidWorks, no matter how difficult or complex they seem, they all follow these four steps that I'm going to share with you. So the first step is choosing a plane to sketch on. So as you can see, I've been hovering over these three main planes, so you can either choose front planes, top plane, or right plane, either of these planes to sketch on. So for instance, if I chose the front plane, I can hover over this front plane. You can press the icon, it's hide, you can show it again, there you go, it's highlighted. Step number 2, sketching on the plane. How do you start the sketch command? You can either right click on the plane from the feature tree and choose the sketch command over here. Now you can start sketching. Or you can either right click over the plane itself, press sketching, use sketched as well, or you can press the sketch command, go to sketch plane, and you can go to sketch command and then press sketch. These are all the three main methods you can use to sketch, whether which one of you prefer. So after you choose a plane to sketch, and after you open the sketching method, you can choose one of these options to sketch. So there's a lot of options, and even if you drop down the arrow below, further line, there's a line, center line, midpoint, and the same goes to everything. So there's the circles, there's the spline, ellipses, arcs, rectangles. So for the simple one, we can choose a rectangle. You can start from the origin or within the front plane, or not within the front plane, so you can start wherever. You can start from here. So just draw over this plane and press OK. You can get rid of this plane by just right clicking on it, going from here, from plane, right clicking, and then hide it. So as you can see, the first sketch you've drawn is here, so it's a simple rectangle. So step number 2 done. The third step is dimensioning. So dimensioning is very important in order to specify the size, the shape, the position of your sketch. The dimensioning is very important. It's the third step in this process. So for easy dimensioning, you can use Smart Dimension. Go over here, over Smart Dimension, choose it. It's in the sketch command, and you can go and dimension your figure. So you can start from this line. I want to choose 200. For that one, I'm gonna go for 90. This one. So I can see after I chose 200 again, it says that this is a rectangle and I've chose 200 originally. So if I chose another 200 here, that means I'm over defining the figure, which is something we don't want. So we're just gonna press OK for now. Just go over this and just delete it. So as you can see, we've dimensioned this side and that side. After you have dimensioned your figure, the final step of the 4 main steps of sketching is adding a feature. So as you can see here, we've done everything on a 2D sketch. We've chose a plane and we've drawn a simple rectangle, 2D rectangular shape on a plane, and now we want to export that or extrude it into a 3D, or just convert it into something that can be visualized in a 3D dimension. So as you can see, easy to say, features tab, you can go here. All these are features that you can use depending on the figure you've drawn. So for us, this is a basic rectangle. You can either extrude boss base, which is simply extruding this shape with a certain length. So if you chose extrude base, you can see a highlighted yellow region which says that this 2D is going to be extruded at a height of 10 millimeters. You can increase that height to 20, 30, whatever you want. You can increase that and then press OK. As you can see, this is the feature added to the 2D sketch, and as you can see, the 2D sketch has been exported with a certain length. If you don't want this feature, you can just right click on this, delete. The sketch is not going to be deleted, it's just a feature. As you can see, the sketch is over here. Then you can go here and it says Revolve boss base. So as you press Revolve boss base, it will ask for which sketch are you revolving. You can press on that one, and as you can see, it revolved the whole figure on this point. You can either choose that, or even you can draw a center line over here or whatever, and then just choose it as the axis of rotation. But I've chose this one as the axis of rotation. As you can see, this is a completely different figure just because I chose another feature. Instead of extruding, I just chose revolving around a certain axis of rotation, and that's it. You can either change the direction from here, so this is a complete 360 degrees. You can change that to a 200 degree. It's not going to be a full thing. It's going to be a weird shape. There you go. Just click on it. There you have it. There's another shape as well. So just to recap, sketches are the basis of all 3D models. In order for anyone to execute the sketching command till extruding, there are main steps involved. These 4 main steps doesn't vary depending on the complexity. If you want to draw a simple circle, simple square, as I said, a Formula 1 car, something very complex, it goes through these 4 main steps. Number 1 is choosing a plane on which you want to sketch on. Number 2, sketching your figure using your design method. Number 3, dimensioning your sketch. And finally, number 4 is to apply any desirable feature to your sketch in order to convert it into a 3D from a 2D figure into a 3D figure. And there you have it. And the best way to practice this sort of sketching is by just using the software as much as possible. Like, try to getting familiar with all the features, all the sketching methods. So for this tutorial, we just chose the cornering rectangle. You can choose either the circle, you can choose an arc, choose a line, dimension it, and just by following these 4 main steps that I've mentioned with you, you can sketch anything using anything and then converting into a 2D figure. After that, you can use this part, as I mentioned at the very beginning of the video. You could create assembly little parts, and you can even include it into drawings to just elaborate more on your design. And if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe for more similar content, and comment down below if there's any topic you want me to drop video about. Once again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.